Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the New York Jets and the New England Patriots. Spencer Schrader is going to have the honor of getting us started. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Israel Abanikanda on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. And a nice 70-yard chunk on the opening snap of this game. We'll pause after that first snap of the game. Gonna need to adjust their game plan because that is their running back who's hurt and getting some help. Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. May now from the gun. Dumps it off to his running back. And he stopped just before the line to gain. This is at the 27.
Ooh, he knew he was going to pay for throwing that. I knew it from up here in the booth watching that happen. But that's an experienced quarterback. If that first primary target isn't there, make sure you find your safety valve. And that got them some yards, so taking that shot, well, it was not for nothing.
It's on target to Williams. And he's tackled with a first down yardage. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
We've set it down from 37. Running for the first time with a West Virginia rookie. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you'd really break the backs of the defense.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Operating from the gun, here's May. Completed over the middle. And they're going to down by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest and gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go, first down. Toss play, short side. On the move, past the 40. Running down the left side. Touchdown, New England! The Patriots drop 80-plus yards and take a 6-0 lead.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, it's got to feel good for this offense.
That one splits the uprights. And the Patriots will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10.
Come on. Hey, go.
Throwing now off the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. His first throw is an interception. That is Marcus Jones. And the Patriots are going to have picked after his second interception of the season. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
Here we go, throw.
Quick throw completed by May. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock, but I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Running this one left. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Taken in by Mitchell, right side. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Third and 4 coming up now.
Ready? 18, pioneer. Trap 60, trap 60.
Looking in the air here. Complete beyond the marker. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And it's good for a New York 1st down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
First time this game they've looked to him. And now it's 2nd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Let's go. Ready, ready.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. This is going to be down to about the opposing 36 for their next snap. They got 21 yards on the play, and that's good for a Jets 1st down.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then. And the running back's still doing it to this day.
He's going to have this one down to the 20. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Come back, team. Come on, come on.
From the red zone on 1st. Escapes the pocket. Completed to his running back. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
1st and goal.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Only a yard on the pickup. That leaves him with 3rd and goal at the 6.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Here we go.
Setting up to throw. Makes the catch. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Our score, 14-0. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute.
Ready up.
They want the touchdown on 4th and goal. They're going for it from the 3.
Here we go. 19 tight. 19. Back to 60. Back to 60.
They'll throw for it. And got his man. Touchdown, New York. The Jets start to fight back with their first points of this game.
Touchdown, Jets.
Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. To return this, Marcus Jones. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Trying the right side. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. It does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
From the gun, it's May. Has him on the quick hitter. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
32-yard line.
Here's May to the air. Buys time, rolling right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, secondary, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Rolling into enemy territory. And he can't get the touchdown, Brock, but plenty of yardage. He goes out down near the 10. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off, but don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon and give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Back to the well again. And he only gets this one down to the 9. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
On the move, headed right. And that's going to be a sack. He goes out of bounds well behind the line of scrimmage.
I'll admit it, as a former QB, probably the last one to always cast blame on the QB, but that's a situation where you just got to get rid of the ball. I will give a little blame. You've got to throw it away and just take an incompletion.
defense looking to defend the marker on third down. Third and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied. They responded. And forced a fourth down.
So now on fourth down, Andres Borregalis leading the Pats field goal team out for a try. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset they couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Go! Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Blown back, gets the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Second and 10, here's a pass. Completed left side to Smith. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions you never turn them down, but to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Throw here, third down. It's his running back. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face fourth and short.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. Here's the snap on fourth. He's got it to his running back. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. First down from the 42.
Let's go. Ready.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Nothing doing here as he only manages the arm.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Taylor going downfield, it's caught. He has this down to the 34. They get 23 on that one. And it's good for a New York first down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagles.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for a Jets first down.
You know what I call that play, Kate? I call that a confidence injector. It just injects belief in that O-line, that running back, and most importantly, that play caller knowing he can call a run and he can get a first down too.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to get that one to Arian Smith. And it's going to be 2nd down. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock. But down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Finds him over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. Jets moving quickly, trying to get the offense set.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. 18 Pioneers, 18 Rattlers, 18 Rattlers. Dragon 60. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready.
From the gun on 3rd down. Rolling left, buying some time. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on 3rd downs. Right? They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play. That's tremendous execution right there. Really using every bit of time they had left in a methodical drive, paying off with points. And remember, they'll get the ball to start the second half as well.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw. Chased out to his right. And before he can get rid of it, he runs out of bounds. Could have just tossed it incomplete, Brock, but instead takes the sack and a big loss.
You know, that's one of those situations that you have to have awareness, right? You call it spatial awareness. You got to be conscious of the sideline and just simply get rid of the football. Looks like we saw a slight bit of panic there. It's going out for the sack.
And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They're going play action. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
19, 18, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Going again on second. Forced that to his right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. Then brings up third down.
Kate, I gotta believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Here we go, here we go.
Here he goes, third and long. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's good for a New York first down.
14. First down, Jets.
Hey, smash Broncos. Ready,
Now give left side. And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
Gotta be lying.
Going to the ground again on first. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Call it 9 yards. Looks like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. Another carry for it. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. That's good for a couple of yards. And that's good for a Jets first down. They'll work against the blitz. Right side, this is caught by Taylor. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
Here we go, check. Ready.
They'll go play action. It is caught left side. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
A 5-yard gain on the play. First down, New York.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
And he hauls it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets cut into the lead coming out of halftime.
Touchdown, Jets.
So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
They're out to try and tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jets make it 17 all. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's a Conda on the return. Try to lateral, but it hits the turf. This ball is live. And they steal it back on the return.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys at Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got 2 things on their mind. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it big when it does.
And got his man. Touchdown, New York. The Jets take the lead on the first play of the drive. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. Looking to tack on the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jets break that tie and now lead by 7.
Patriots 17.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Here's a Bonnie Conda on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's first and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's May. Buys time, rolling right. He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
After the incompletion, second and 10 from the 22. The give now out of the shotgun. And they'll fight ahead for a few. It's third down.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
May now on third down. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up. Patriots punt team coming out with former sixth-rounder Bryce Behringer to do the honors. The punt heads towards the sideline, not returnable. Well done. So this one carries all the way to the sideline and out. No chance to make a play on that, and they'll take over at the 16-yard line. New York to the line. First and 10.
Go, check. Go, come on. Check. Hey, check that.
Now a give running right. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front block. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Oh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
That's a throw at this level. There's so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
They'll throw third and long. Completed over the middle. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it's good for a New York first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They're going to try and throw it here. He gets it again to Mitchell. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And that's good for a Jets first down.
Jets first down. A gain of 15. First down.
Hand off to the back. Going to be a yard at most there, and it's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
He's going to throw it. Finds his back complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
To number 30. That's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 3.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Jets who have it with a lead, but this win is not secure just yet. Seventh play of the drive, offense facing third and 3. I'll throw it. Flushed out of the pocket. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. The Jets take their first time out. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Okay, ready?
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4.
Cut, cowboy 80. 18 Robert, 18 Corey, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
4th down, pass coming. Taylor makes the catch. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. Wow, what a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down. They pull off the conversion. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
39-yard line.
1st down, play action. Headed out right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
19 Tiger, 9 quick Buffalo 18.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. They did it! He made the interception! Corey Black has got it. And the Patriots have some new life in the 4th.
That's just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, the very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's May. He's going deep. Brought in inside the 20. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. And he gets it on the design keeper. And he's able to fight this down to the 2. That's 8 yards on that run, and now it's 2nd down.
Not that he needed to, but he'll always try and remind people that he's a threat running it, in addition to slinging it all over the field.
A give now from the gun. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. May not have throw on 3rd. Buying some time right. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Patriots parlay the interception into points. Drake made the touchdown.
Okay, we talked to enough coaches over the years, and find me a good red zone offense, and typically you'll find me a good creative quarterback. One that can extend the play, use his legs as effectively as he can his arm.
We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Completed to his running back. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
On the ready.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here.
Here we go. Here we go.
They're throwing it. incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, you need more interceptions.
And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. Give him 24 on that play. And it's good for a New York first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Still sticking with the passing game. Complete out to the right. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Sending him on the dive. They're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st to 3. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
It really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group right up the gut, number 1, got to control that nose tackle. Number 2, you got to get people to the second level. That was teaching tape.
Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on first down. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. We'll see how judicious they choose to be with that final timeout. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Start. Cougar 19. Dragon 60. Ready, well.
He's dropping back to throw. Pass caught. 9-yard line. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
That's good for Jets. First down.
Let's go now.
1st and goal.
They'll try and punch it in. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. Give him just 1 yard, I think, on the run. Still some work to do here on 2nd and goal. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Jets going for the win here. Line of scrimmage once again, that 7-yard line as they get set, 2nd and goal.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
Pass play now. He rolls to his right. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Now to throw. On the move, headed right. Oh my goodness, it's intercepted! Christian Gonzalez has it. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being 3rd down in the red zone. That's where you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football.
Trying to find his tight end. And now they face 2nd down. This looks like a run drawn up for me. Fighting for all he can, partner, but this play is not going to get past the line. It's going to be 3rd down.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down. Here he is to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. The Patriots have their punting unit out. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. And he gets it away from his end zone. Collects this at the 35. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield.
First and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
Nice. 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 Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
60 by 6, 60 by 6.
Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Jets first down.
First down. First and 10
Cardinal,
at the
18
33-yard line.
Plowing up the middle. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Timeout taken by New York. That's its second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Here he is to throw. And they got there in time. He's taken down. Jets moving quickly, trying to get the offense set. Looking to throw it. This is a heater going deep. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it. But it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had. And incompletion is still pretty good for the defense.
Here's Spencer Schrader. A lot riding on this field goal try. Timeout called by the Jets. That's their final one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Spencer Schrader ready for the field goal try. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. It has enough leg, and it's good from deep. And they're going to take the lead inside the final minute.
That kick was a heck of a distance, but with the adrenaline that you know he had flowing through him in that moment, it helped give him all the drive he needed to send the game winner through.
And it goes for a touchback, so time enough for 1, maybe 2 final plays here.
35-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Rolling out to his left. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That's caught at the 25. And they are finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down. Clock is working against them as they hurry up to the line. So it's a road win for the Jets. Man, they were facing a top 5 defense this week, Brock.